Hello, welcome to your first video in the introductory part of After Effects, video editing. In this video, we are going to learn about the interface of After Effects. Okay, so once you launch After Effects, this is what you're going to see inside of After Effects. Okay, you have this window here and this one at the background there. Okay, so in this window here shows the recent documents you've opened, the recent projects you've been working on. So you can see I have Untitled Project, a good design, After Effects, the fleet, and a lot. So and it even shows the date that you opened it, the last date you opened it. Okay, and what we want to do is to go to this section, and we want to create a new project. If you've not created anything yet, there'll be nothing here. So if you don't have these things here, don't worry. This is my personal project I used some time ago, and what we want to do is to click on new project. Okay, you click on new project. You can also open project. If you have a team project, you click on this one. Yeah, this one, and then if you want to create a new team project, you click on this one. But what we want to do now is to click on new project. Okay, so I click on new project here. Now it takes us back to the main interface of After Effects. All right, so what we want to do is to click on new composition. Okay, new composition, then we enter the names and the parameters and any settings that we want to do. But before we do that, let's quickly run through these features here. Okay, so right from here we have file, edit, composition, layer, effect, animation, view, window, and then help. Okay, so all these things are there, and we have the tools down here which we'll be using most in our editing process. Okay, so we have the selection tool, we have the hand tool, and other tools here. We'll be using it, and you know how it is used, you know when to use it and how to use it. And rectangle tool, it will be using it most. Okay, and then this one, the selection tool, that one too, that is like a primary tool. Okay, so and by default that's what is selected. And we have the hand tool, which will help us to move things around on our canvas and the whole lot. Okay, so these are the tools, you have it there, and beneath it we have some parameters, we have some options there. This snapping is for aligning your anchor point in some specific spots. Okay, some fixed spots. You'll get to know it when we get there. All right, and at this section we have the effects and presets and other stuff down here, align, tracker, paragraph, character. So once you click on anything that corresponds to these ones here, then it will open up. Okay, when we get into text animation, you see that the align and the paragraph and character will be used most. Okay, and by default whenever you insert a text, it goes to character. All right, so character, if I click on it, it brings me down here where you can select our main our font style, yeah, our font style, the font size, the color, and a whole lot. Okay, so we'll be going into that in our future video, so no worries at all. Let's come to this section where we have projects and then effect controls. For projects, everything that we'll be doing, everything that will be importing, everything that will be inserting down here, that's our timeline. We will have to get it here. Okay, we'll automatically have it here, and we can import items into about 3 ways. Okay, so basically what this window does is that it just give you a list of the items you have inside After Effects, the items you have imported inside of After Effects. Okay, and for effect controls, whenever you apply any effects from the effects and preset section on any layer inside a timeline, then it will appear in the effects and controls, effect controls. For now we have none because there's nothing selected here, and this side too we have none because there's nothing selected here. Okay, so in our next video we are going to create a new composition, and we will get to know some other things that we didn't cover in this video, because this video was just to introduce you to the interface of After Effects, and this is the timeline. we have the project panel, we have the effect and control panel, we have the preview panel, that's the composition. If you double click on any layer, it will open the layer panel. Then if you have a footage and double click it, it will just open the footage panel. All right, so inside here we have file that we can save our project, and we can do other things. We can export, we can import, and for edit, you know the drill. We can just do some basic edit stuff. We can copy paste whatever, we can do whatever we want. If the items here is clickable, by clickable I mean if it's not grayed out, okay, so you can duplicate, you can purge, you can extract work area, you can do a whole lot of stuff here. And then for composition, that's the composition settings. Okay, if you create a new composition, you can check the settings and you can apply some stuff to it. All right, and then for layer, if there are layers down here, you can click on, or you can select any layer and then click on this layer and apply some things right from this menu. And for effects, we'll be using it most. Animation, yeah, sometime we'll be using sometime. View, that's to zoom in, zoom out. Resolution, show ruler, show guides. Yeah, so what do you want to see on the interface? Okay, that's what the view is all about. And then for window, you can change the arrangement of the interface. Okay, you can change the arrangement of the interface by just selecting different window style. Okay, so we go to workspace, and now it's set to default, but you can change it to essential graphics, and you can see something will change. Yeah, it changed. Okay, you can change it back to where we had it, say workspace, maybe motion tracking. Let's see what happens whenever you change the workspace. The whole interface changes. Okay, so let's bring it back to default. Yeah, so if you want to bring it back to default, just press shift plus F10. Okay, you can create your own workspace and save it. Okay, so let's bring it back to default. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.